we are sold out in Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada for Monday Night Raw. And we are kicking off this week's episode of Raw with the premier athlete, Tony Nese. Tony Nese once again looking to impress after making a successful debut against Sami Zayn around about a month ago.
Come over here. Come here, I want to show you something. This right here, this is why I'm the premier athlete. And let me show you something else. Let's count it out together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 reasons why I'm the premier athlete. 8 reasons why I'm better than each and every one of you.
Well, one thing's for sure, Tony Nese doesn't lack any confidence.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 196 pounds, the premier athlete, Tony Nese.
If you're a fan of Universe Mode, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on so you stay up to date with all things Universe Mode. And also you can check out the latest episode of SmackDown Live via the link in the description box below. Well, Tony Nese might have 8 reasons why he thinks he's going to win this match tonight, but I heard his opponent has 10! In fact, a perfect 10!
And his opponent from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, the perfect 10, Ty Dillinger.
The perfect 10 versus the premier athlete to kick off Monday Night Raw, and the fans here in Vegas behind Ty Dillinger. 10, 10, 10 is the chant. Can Ty Dillinger upset the momentum that Tony Nese has built from his Raw debut? And Tony Nese caught up with the general manager of Monday Night Raw, Edge. And he said that he expects big things on Monday nights. That's what he had to say to our general manager. Once again, very confident is the premier athlete. He'd have to be with a nickname like that. And the referee signals for the bell to get our opening contest underway. And Tony Nese and Ty Dillinger lock up for the first time. And Tony Nese using the power and strength with the takedown. Nese wrestles Ty Dillinger up to his feet, throws him down and then taunts, and Dillinger went for the clothesline. Maybe the arrogance of Nese getting under the skin of Ty Dillinger. Not sure of a word or two to say. Is Tony Nese? Big shot by Nese, a second. Now drags Ty Dillinger to the corner, head first. Dillinger has the size advantage and this time connects with the clothesline. Pin, 1. Just a 1 count, but Tony Nese is built and he's compact. Great drop kick. But again, instead of capitalizing, Nese takes a moment to show off. You can't really forget someone like Tony Nese. From his entrance, he talks the talk. And in his matchup against Sami Zayn, he backed it up, and he's doing so right now against Ty Dillinger. Scoops up Dillinger. And snake eyes across the top turnbuckle. 1, 2. Dillinger with the shoulder up. And that may have scrambled the brain of Ty Dillinger. Nese locks up again. And now submission applied, trying to squeeze the life out of Ty Dillinger. Muscular physique of Tony Nese, but Dillinger, he's no slouch. Dillinger breaks the hold, and a forearm shot and a jab stuns the Premier Athlete. Now it's Dillinger on the offense. Ty Dillinger says 10. Nese. Oh. Goodness me. Wow. I said that Ty Dillinger had 10 reasons why he thinks he's going to win this match. And Tony Nese had 8. At the moment, it's the 8 reasons that are overpowering the 10. 1, 2. Oh, Dillinger again just gets that shoulder up. Nese coming very close on a couple of occasions now to putting Ty Dillinger away. Forearm shot, and Dillinger felt that. He stays standing but then stumbles into the ropes. Nese, Dillinger escapes, drop toe hold. Dillinger scoops up and slams down Tony Nese. Got to build on that offense. That's the perfect 10. Forearm. Went for the elbow. Blocked by Tony Nese. Oh, super kick, and kicked his head off. And Ty Dillinger wisely rolls to the ring apron, but Tony Nese, with that power, brings Dillinger back into the ring with a suplex. Dillinger bounces up, nip up, and now the comeback is on. Ty Dillinger hits the ropes. Oh, Tony Nese put the brakes on. Oh, Ty Dillinger dumped on the back of his neck. And now Tony Nese dragging Dillinger to the corner. And is Nese gonna go for it? Hits the ropes, running Nese. One, 2, 3. Tony Nese, impressive once again. And this is how Tony Nese got the job done. Taking Ty Dillinger up and down, dropping him on the back of his neck. And then this, the running Nese, driving the knee into the jaw of the perfect 10. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, the Premier Athlete, Tony Nese.
Tony Nese picks up the victory here tonight on Raw in our opening contest, defeating Ty Dillinger. And the momentum continues to build for the Premier Athlete. Well, there is the General Manager of Raw, Edge. And the People's Champion. Edge has brought The Rock to Monday nights. Another free agent who will be here this evening, the King of Kings, Triple H, will address the WWE Universe after Evolution dismantled Braun Strowman this past week on SmackDown Live. And the newly crowned Raw Tag Team Champions, Akam and Razor, the Authors of Pain, will be in action against the team they beat at Fastlane in the final of the Raw Tag Team Tournament, the Street Profits. A very exciting night still to come on Raw, but right now a very upset and disappointed Becky Lynch makes her way to the ring. The former #1 contender for the Women's Championship. She won the Women's Royal Rumble, but she won't go on to face the champion on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. That opportunity now goes to the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, after she defeated Becky Lynch at WWE Fastlane. Shayna Baszler seized the opportunity, but it now can be seen as a mistake on the behalf of the last kicker. Wait a minute. Well, it appears we are about to be joined by the women's champion, the queen of the women's division, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte not scheduled to be out here, but maybe she has something to say about this situation. The fans wanted this match to happen. They wanted Becky to have her opportunity to face Charlotte at WrestleMania. The outrage in the comments when Shayna Baszler scored the victory at Fastlane. And now Charlotte Flair has her say. Oh my, the queen of the women's division, Charlotte Flair, wanted the match with Becky Lynch in Minneapolis, Minnesota at WrestleMania, but if she can't have it at WrestleMania, she wants it tonight. And here we go. The Las Vegas crowd on their feet. Becky Lynch. Oh. Referee. 1. Charlotte. 1. Well, Becky Lynch, if she was feeling the emotion moments ago, how will she be feeling now? A golden opportunity presents itself for her to get back in the frame of the Women's Championship fold by defeating the champion in the non-title match tonight. A chop by Becky Lynch and a second. Now trying to work on the arm. That's what Lynch did at Fastlane, but Baszler was able to overcome it. And for Shayna Baszler, this is a win-win situation. She's already booked her spot at WrestleMania. And she gets to watch on seeing these two soften each other up. She'll be hoping that her opponent, who she defeated to become the #1 contender at Fastlane, Becky Lynch, can soften up Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte trying to tangle up Lynch, but Lynch finds a way free. And the question in this matchup is how much did that match at Fastlane take out of Becky Lynch? Back in the ring, back in action already, and perched on that second rope. And Lynch calling up the women's champion in this non-title match. Drop kick from the top rope. And it might be non-title, but huge stakes on the line for Becky Lynch to almost force her way back into the championship fold. Scoring a pinfall or submission victory over the champion would certainly do that. Charlotte Flair sends Becky off the ropes. Tries to lock up the arm. Becky shakes it off. Boot to the midsection by Charlotte. And Charlotte, escape by Becky Lynch. And Charlotte dumped on the back of her neck. You see Charlotte hold her back too. Becky Lynch not letting up, nor should she. She has to bring her A game. And a chop by Becky Lynch. And snaps back Charlotte, knee to the back, and clearly saw the pain that Charlotte was in with the holding of the back, and now focusing in on the back. Snaps the neck too. Great focus being shown by Becky Lynch. Now drags the champion towards the ropes. And now the focus on the arm once again. And that will be working towards the disarm her. Becky Lynch, oh, she missed that. And Charlotte with the elbow right on the jaw. And Charlotte with a neck breaker. And the women's champion with the pin. 1, 2. The kick out by Becky Lynch. And speaking of champions, the People's Champion here tonight backstage. He's already caught up with General Manager Edge. And I'm sure that Roman Reigns is chomping at the bit to hear what the Great One has to say. Reigns has been calling out The Rock week in, week out. He's wanted the People's Champ. The most electrifying man in sports entertainment is here on Raw. But back to the action, which has spilled to the outside. And the champion in this non-title match sends Becky Lynch back into the ring. Charlotte feeling that Becky Lynch deserves this opportunity to redeem herself and get back in the championship fold. And what better way to do it than by knocking off the women's champion? But that's easier said than done, and Charlotte working the leg. Now Boston Crab. And all of this will be looking to set up the figure 8. And the referee asking the question of Becky, needs to find a way to break free. And she does so. Charlotte back up, but Becky Lynch with a drop kick. Quick off the mark was Becky. And picks up Charlotte. And snaps the arm down again, and now tying the arm up, and and Charlotte will be fully aware of what Becky Lynch will be looking to do. Submission applied, trying to wear down the queen of the women's division. But Charlotte turns the tables. Big shot by Becky Lynch. Rocks the women's champion to the corner. And now Becky Lynch. Oh, she went for the knee. Reversed by Charlotte. And Charlotte went for a crossbody, got caught. And Becky Lynch slams down. Charlotte Flair has a think for a moment. And Becky looking to take a high risk. Charlotte up to a knee. Becky poised. Hurricane Rana and a beauty. 1, 2. Oh, so close for Becky Lynch. But Becky Lynch not waiting, not wasting any time, looking for the disarm her. Charlotte finds a way to escape. Oh, big chop. Learnt them from her daddy. And they stun Becky Lynch. Oh, but Becky Lynch. Oh, some straight fire. 1, 2. Oh, the straight fire forearm. So close. Becky Lynch ties up with Charlotte, elbow to the back of the neck. Is the women's champion on the back foot? Oh, wait a minute. No, no, oh no. Oh, for God's sake! The referee has thrown this match out. Shayna Baszler. We will never know. Becky Lynch putting the pressure on the women's champion as Shayna Baszler. The Queen of Spades attacks the Queen of the women's division. Oh God, no. Charlotte, don't think even knows what's going on, and back first, and we know that back was giving Charlotte problems from the work by Becky Lynch, and oh no. Hasn't Baszler done enough to Becky Lynch already? No, oh come on. We need to get some officials out here. Shayna Baszler picking apart first the women's champion and now Becky Lynch, who was granted an opportunity by the women's champion, and it's been taken away just like it was at Fastlane by the Queen of Spades. Oh my God, look at this. Knee after knee, and Becky Lynch crumbles down into the mat, and oh, this is hard to watch. Very hard to watch. Where are the officials? With Becky Lynch tonight in this matchup, I was concerned that she had not recovered from her match at Fastlane, but she took it because it was an opportunity. But that opportunity has been destroyed by Shayna Baszler. And oh no, no, no. Hirafuda clutch. Locked in again, and now there are no officials to stop Shayna Baszler. And even if Becky Lynch taps out, it doesn't matter. Oh. What damage has been done to Becky Lynch by the Queen of Spades, who could become at WrestleMania the Queen of the women's division. Shayna Baszler is on a mission, and that mission completes by becoming women's champion. Still to come tonight, the newly crowned Raw Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain, take on the Street Profits. There's Angelo Dawkins, and oh, the Revival attacking Angelo Dawkins, and is Dawkins going to be able to compete? I will keep you updated on the status of Angelo Dawkins as soon as we get more details. Could be a real problem for the Street Profits, who face the tag team champions tonight. But right here, right now, the King of Kings, the cerebral assassin, the Game, Triple H, makes his way to the ring after Evolution last week on SmackDown Live decimated the monster among men, Braun Strowman. A bloodied Strowman dragged to the ring by Batista, a spine buster from the Animal, an RKO from the Viper, and a pedigree from the Game. And all the while, the Nature Boy looked on. Triple H is back, and he brought Evolution with him, and the message was, we don't promise a takeover, we promise Evolution. It was at Survivor Series where the King of Kings lost his throne Triple H being fired from the role as COO and General Manager of Monday Night Raw, courtesy of Braun Strowman walking out on Team WWE. Triple H clearly holds Strowman responsible, and it's going to be very interesting to hear from the game tonight. So what does Triple H have to say? What do you think is in the future for Evolution? Let me know in the chat and in the comment section below. It's game time. Triple H has arrived on Monday Night Raw. Boos from the fans. And of course, Triple H is a free agent here in the WWE, just like the People's Champion, who we will see later on tonight, The Rock. As HHH picks up the mic. And again, a chorus of boos echo from the fans here in Las Vegas. Wow, a monstrous task awaits the monster among men, Braun Strowman, on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. From one free agent to another, the People's Champion, The Rock, will address the challenge of Roman Reigns, and that's still to come tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw, and the #1 contender for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, is almost all set for action. Nakamura overcoming the doubters by defeating Dolph Ziggler not once but twice, first at Fastlane and then on Raw, putting to bed any questions around the mindset of the King of Strong Style. And Nakamura ready to compete again, and it appears we have another spectator in the WWE Universe, that being the advocate of the Beast, Paul Heyman. Oh, a kick to the gut by Nakamura, who seems unfazed by Heyman watching on. Paul Heyman getting a good look at the challenger to the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And WrestleMania being held in the home state of the Beast, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Will it be a champion's homecoming? Will the Beast leave with the WWE Championship? Let me know in the chat and in the comment section who you got, Nakamura or Lesnar, as we are on the road to WrestleMania. And Kurt Hawkins at the moment feeling the boots, the kicks, and now the knees from Shinsuke Nakamura. The King of Strong Style picking apart Kurt Hawkins, and Paul Heyman watches on, scouting the opponent for the Beast. Hawkins trying to mount some offense against Nakamura. A couple of punches, a couple of chops, but not wise to exchange with Shinsuke Nakamura. And Hawkins taken up and dumped face first into the mat. These two have met before, it didn't last long. The Kinshasa off the bat and the 1-2-3, so Hawkins has done better this time round, but how much longer can he hang in there for? Taking serious damage from Nakamura. Nakamura rolls back. Oh, the knee into the gut, and Hawkins crumbles down to the mat. And now Shinsuke Nakamura, inverted exploder, and that is the setup. Referee checks on Hawkins. I want to stop it now. Kinshasa. 1, 2, 3. Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Kurt Hawkins, and the undefeated #1 contender gets the job done. No questions about his mindset tonight. Boom! And the advocate of the beast witnessed every single second. Oh, look at this. What a great shot that is. Heyman watching Nakamura as he celebrates here in Vegas, and Heyman has seen enough. Has he just watched the next WWE champion? Where is the Intercontinental Championship? Apparently it's still with Luke Harper, who hasn't been seen since Fastlane. Next week, Seth Rollins tries to lure Luke Harper out of hiding with a challenge to meet him inside a steel cage. That's if the bludgeoner is man enough to show up. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, and it is time for Tag Team Championship action. And well, it looks like it's going to be Montez Ford and Xavier Woods will replace Angelo Dawkins, who was attacked earlier tonight by the Revival. Now, I've spoke to Xavier Woods on many occasions and his association with the Street Profits, and his plan was to take them to the next level, but I don't think he ever anticipated that he would have to be involved in action for them to do so. So how will the game plan differ now that Angelo Dawkins is out and Xavier Woods is in? Of course, Dawkins is the power player when it comes to the Street Profits. He brings the muscle, and Montez Ford brings the speed. That's not questioning that Angelo Dawkins can move when he has to. But now, it looks like we've got speed and quickness, but just maybe a lack of power. And we know that the Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain, are not lacking that. Power is their forte. So, we are almost all set to go. We now just await the arrival of the new Raw Tag Team Champions. And the cheers for the Street Profits now turn to boos for the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor. And we talked about the game plan having to change for the Street Profits. What about the game plan of the Tag Team Champions? Because they were expecting to face Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Now they have to face Xavier Woods, an entirely different prospect. Will that play on the mind of the Tag Team Champions, or will they do what they did in the Tag Team Tournament and power their way through once again? The Revival have really shaken things up this week on Raw, almost putting a spanner in the works for this Tag Team Championship match, but it goes ahead. The Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor, going up against the Street Profits in Montez Ford and Xavier Woods. If you're enjoying this week's episode of Universe Mode, please do hit that like button. It means a lot. And also subscribe to the channel with the notification bell turned on. That's what it's all about. Tag team silverware.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 437 pounds, Montez Ford and Xavier Woods, the Street Profits. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 620 pounds, they are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Razor and Akam, the Authors of Pain.
A rematch of the final of the Raw Tag Team Tournament, which was held on the Fastlane kickoff, but with the twist. No Dawkins and in steps Woods. And it's going to be Montez Ford starting things off for the Street Profits. And it's Razor for the Authors of Pain. And Razor boot to the midsection and a clubbing shot across the back of the neck of Montez Ford. And the Street Profits won't be able to compete with the power of the Tag Team Champions. You feel that now with Angelo Dawkins not being here. Jawjacker by Montez Ford trying to keep Razor in their corner. But Razor tries, slap across the face. I was about to say tries to fight out. He does. Powered his way out. Now Razor drags Montez Ford to the corner. Xavier Woods on the ring apron. The mentor for the Street Profits in action. Razor sends Montez Ford off the ropes and Montez Ford quickly puts the brakes on. Razor knocked back against the ropes. And Ford is going to have to keep using his speed and his quickness to keep one step ahead of the Authors. And that was a mistake. Bad mistake. Montez Ford tried to get a cheap shot on Akam, and well, now he's going to get a piece of Akam firsthand. Look at this. Akam unloading. And Montez Ford punch to the gut, and that takes the breath away. And a headbutt. No profit being made thus far. It's all the Authors of Pain. Montez Ford trying to crawl to the corner, but Akam ensuring he goes no further. Picked up by one half of the Tag Team Champions. Knee to the gut by Montez Ford. Went for the forearm and Akam put the brakes on. Another punch to the gut. Each one of those taking their toll on the challenger. But Ford sends Akam off the ropes. Referee, our official, nearly getting in the way of the action, but just did enough to stay on the outside. And now, Montez Ford, that distraction from our official may just work in the favour of the Street Profits. Chop to Akam. Fist, forearm to Akam. But Akam again. Power from the Authors of Pain. And scoops up, reversal. Reverse DDT from Montez Ford. That was a nice escape. Keeps the momentum with the Street Profits. And now, taking Akam to the corner. Tag is made, and here comes Xavier Woods. A little bit of taunting going on from Montez Ford. Distraction, and that brings in Xavier. That was smart. planted Akam with that DDT. Oh, but then Akam cut down Xavier Woods. I think Xavier thought he had it all in control, but you can't. You can't think that with the Authors of Pain. Manhandling Xavier Woods with that gut wrench. Went for a shot, but Xavier put the blockers on. Oh, nice. Bit of fancy footwork from Xavier Woods and caught Akam on the side of the head. Oh, and hangs him out to dry under the bottom rope. Xavier Woods weathered the storm of Akam thus far. He's doing a good job. And what a story it would be if Xavier Woods and Montez Ford could bring the tag team silverware back to Angelo Dawkins after what has unfolded earlier tonight, with Dawkins being attacked by the Revival and subsequently not involved in this match. The Mentor stepping in and putting an elbow to the chest of Akam. Tag champions not having it all their own way. DDT and spiked him. Pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Xavier Woods nearly picking up the victory. Xavier says, get up to Akam. Razor watching on. Very focused is Xavier Woods, and he's going to have to be. Akam, boot to the midsection, takes up and, oh, dumps Xavier Woods right down on his back. Stiff knee by Akam, big punch by Akam. Oh my, and as if he needed any help, Razor drops the top rope. And Xavier Woods is now in a bad part of town. The Authors of Pain cut the ring off, and now Xavier Woods going to have to fight his way out as the action unfolds on the outside of the ring, and it is all the Authors. As Akam brings Xavier back into the ring, but the damage was done. An awkward fall for Xavier Woods when Razor pulled the top rope down, and you see, oh, I was about to say Montez Ford wanted the tag, instead he got tagged by Akam. And now Xavier Woods on his own. And oh, wait a minute. Akam saw Montez get to his feet, but oh, put back down with a power bomb on the concrete floor, and he won't be getting back up quickly from that. The tag team champions have gone up a gear, and Razor with a devastating clothesline. Xavier Woods is out on his feet. Power bomb, pin, 1, 2, 3, and Montez Ford tried, but it was too late. The Authors retain. And this is how they got the job done. A power bomb by Akam to Montez Ford on the outside, then the tag to Razor. And watch the elevation of this power bomb, driving Xavier Woods down into the mat for the 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, and still Raw Tag Team Champions, Razor and Akam, the Authors of Pain.
The Authors of Pain retain the Tag Team Championship. They looked formidable, but would it have made a difference if Angelo Dawkins had been able to compete for the Street Profits? Next week, after a despicable act at WWE Fastlane, Jason Jordan speaks out about his actions here on Raw. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, and it is time for the People's Champion, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment today, The Rock. And just listen to this crowd here in Vegas. It has become unglued for the People's Champ. For weeks, Roman Reigns has called The Rock's name. He's wanted The Rock ever since that defeat at WWE No Mercy. The Rock bring it at the Royal Rumble, eliminating Roman Reigns, but also eliminating himself. It was more than the Royal Rumble. The Rock wanted a piece of the big dog, but still, Roman Reigns runs his mouth. He talks down about The Rock, and finally, the People's Champion is here tonight to address the big dog, Roman Reigns. Las Vegas is on their feet for the People's Champion, and Edge has brought The Rock to Monday nights here on Raw. What will The Rock have to say? Will he accept the challenge from the big dog? Or does The Rock feel he's already settled this score? We are about to find out. Goosebumps, the electricity running through the arena right now, and the people's eyebrow from the People's Champ. Well, that didn't take long, did it? The Rock calls out Reigns, and here comes the big dog. Roman Reigns has been waiting for this for quite some time, and The Rock says, just bring it. But where is Roman Reigns? Oh, wait a minute. Reigns has come through the crowd, through the fans. Roman Reigns. Oh, The Rock has no idea. Super no. The People's Champion stops Reigns in his tracks. Oh, blocked by the big dog. Reigns. Superman punch. He got it the second time. The Rock blocked the initial attempt. He couldn't block the second. And now The Rock is down, he's up. Spear by Reigns. Roman Reigns reclaims his yard. And it's on. Rock Reigns at WrestleMania.